Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to race number 7 from Phoenix. Today we had an epic race on hand today with 10 drivers making the start for today's race. With only 2 left in the regular season, lots was on the line. Playoff positioning, wins, bonus points, all of that, and we saw some crazy racing early. 3, 4 wide in some locations, all race long. Drivers utilizing the draft, as you'll see here with AX7 Nightmare. Goes to the outside of the leader, Budrow, with Zodiac coming up the inside. On lap number 7, though, we get our first caution of the race. Ghost, who had an unfortunate amount of wrecks last week, but ended up winning at Colgate. He brings out the first caution there with another 5 wide restart. And then we get Colebug with the first disaster of the day. Lap 20, he's out of fuel. And then moving on later in that sequence, Budrow on lap 27, he runs out of fuel and brings out a caution. Then under yellow, Crazy Lucha and Shift caught out and couldn't go into pit road because of that caution. And Crazy Lucha runs out of fuel. They all go 2 laps down as they do the restart. 4, 5 wide. We saw this all race long. It was an absolutely insane race. And here was one of those insane elements. Colebug, Budrow, the drafting tandem of the day. These 2 drivers were hooking up for speeds over 110 kilometers per hour, picking apart through the field as you see them catching up to Zodiac Chaos here. They were passing anybody and everybody who was standing between them and first place. Moving on now, later in the sequence, out at lap number 60, Budrow can't get to his pit box in time, and then 6 laps later, he's going to go out into the wall to bring out another caution. Lap 70 restart, diving for positioning, then on the front straightaway, Shift Face runs out of fuel. 5 drivers out of fuel in the first 100 laps of the race. Shift Face brings out another caution. And then lap 91, we had just more crazy battling. 4, 5, 6 wide for the lead, including Crutch Coon making his first career start. And then lap 94, caution comes out due to a Crazy Lucha flip. And this was just an insane race all around, ladies and gentlemen. If only you were there to see it live. 4, 5, 6 wide. I mean, everybody had a chance up at the front in this one. The racing was intense. These drivers knew what was on the line coming into playoffs. As lap 100, Budrow going on 2 wheels, and then we'd get a late race caution at lap 106. Zodiac Chaos and Hadatosa come together and flip. And then we would see this. This was the ending of the race. Colebug and Budrow hook back up again. They go in for green flag pit stops, but then they come out and start passing everybody, making up all the ground they lost until we get a caution. Restart, Colebug in the lead. He's going to lead it to the green flag, go out back into first place as Budrow drops back into the field. Drafting through this field, Colebug all day long looking for his first career win. He would start pulling away with 2 to go, but then on the back straightaway, Budrow would flip, bringing out a caution and a green-white checker finish, which Colebug would promptly pull away and end up winning off of turn number 4. A close opportunity here for Shift Face and Budrow. Budrow drafted up from 4th to 2nd to barely beat out Shift, but it wasn't enough for the win. There's the finish. Colebug wins it at Phoenix with 1 race left to go in the regular season. Take a look at your point standings heading into the final race of the regular season. As you see, everybody in green, they're slated to make the playoffs. They are locked in, with the exception of AX7 Nightmare 8, who will not make either the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. He relinquishes his playoff spot to Talking Biscuits, who locks it in. So Budrow, Dead Guy, Dilo 6, Zodiac Chaos, Hadatosa, Colebug, Ghost, and Biscuits all in to the playoffs. Join us next week for the regular season finale at Londrina Speedway before we head to round 1 of the playoffs at HPRL Motor Speedway.